The history of gun control in America is a complex tapestry, woven with events, legislation, and debates that have shaped the nation's relationship with firearms. From the Second Amendment's ratification to today's discussions, let's journey through the evolution of gun control in the United States. The Second Amendment, ratified in 1791, firmly established the right of the people to keep and bear arms. This foundational right was seen not just as a personal liberty, but as a safeguard against potential tyranny. The framers of the Constitution, having recently won their independence from British rule, understood the importance of an armed citizenry. As America expanded westward in the 19th century, firearms became an integral part of frontier life. They were tools for hunting and protection in the vast, often lawless, territories. Yet, with the closing of the frontier and the rise of organized law enforcement, the nation began to see its first significant gun control measures. The 1934 National Firearms Act stands as a landmark in federal gun control legislation. Born out of the gangster era, where criminals wielding Tommy guns became infamous, this act aimed to regulate fully automatic weapons, sawed-off shotguns, and suppressors. It mandated registration and imposed a tax on the manufacture and transfer of such firearms. The 1960s, a tumultuous decade marked by political assassinations and rising crime rates, brought gun control back into the national spotlight. The assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King Jr., and Senator Robert F. Kennedy spurred Congress to act. The Gun Control Act of 1968 was passed, focusing on regulating interstate commerce in firearms and ensuring that guns did not end up in the hands of those deemed unfit to possess them, such as felons or the mentally ill. The late 20th century saw a rise in mass shootings, events that would profoundly shape the gun control debate. In response to public outcry, the 1994 federal assault weapons ban was enacted, prohibiting the manufacture of certain semi-automatic firearms and high-capacity magazines. However, this ban was temporary and expired in 2004. Efforts to renew it or implement more comprehensive measures have been met with resistance, highlighting the deep divisions in the country on this issue. Today, the gun control debate remains one of the most polarizing in America. Advocates for stricter regulations emphasize public safety and the prevention of gun violence. In contrast, opponents often cite the Second Amendment and the importance of self-defense and individual liberties. The challenge lies in finding a balance between these two perspectives, ensuring both the safety of the public and the preservation of constitutional rights. As we reflect on the history of gun control in America, it's evident that this issue is deeply rooted in the nation's identity. The path forward remains uncertain, but understanding our past provides valuable insights as we navigate the future of gun rights and regulations in the United States.